What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today we have a new unboxing for you. Today we're going to be unboxing the newest Ultraman release from Mill Creek. This is Ultraman Neos, and this is actually an Ultraman series from late 2000, early 2001. So for those of you who aren't aware, this is like a Japanese, it's called a tokusatsu show. It's basically like a transforming superhero show, kind of like Power Rangers, or if you're familiar with anything like that. It's basically sort of like the original Japanese form of that kind of show. This series has been going on since the 60s all the way up to current day, and this company, Mill Creek, a couple years ago actually got the rights to release everything in the franchise in North America. So a lot of these series have never been put out in North America before with like English subtitles and that kind of thing. So over the last few years, they've been putting out every Ultraman series from the ones in the 60s all the way up through modern day. They're not doing them in specific order, really. They're just they're releasing some of the older ones alongside some of the newer ones. So this one is from, like I said, 2000, 2001, kind of that era. But this is the entire series of Ultraman Neos here. And I just wanted to kind of show you what is involved with this release. Some of their older releases are on Blu-ray, have like slipcovers and booklets and stuff like that. But the more recent releases, kind of the not most recent ones, like not the ones from the 20 teens and that kind of thing, and not sort of the classic ones from the 70s and 60s. The ones in the middle kind of have more slightly more bare bones releases, whereas they're usually on DVD instead of Blu-ray, and a lot of them, at least as of the last about 6 months or so, haven't come with booklets or digital codes or anything like that. So it kind of depends, but hey, the fact that we're getting these as official releases with English subtitles in North America is, more than most Ultraman fans have gotten in a long time, or ever. So, yeah, I'm really not complaining pretty much about any of these releases. I'm just glad that they exist, and I would encourage you, if you're into this kind of thing, to go ahead and just pick these up now, because I highly suspect that once they're kind of done releasing all these Ultraman series, I think there's been like 20-some releases, once they're totally finished with whatever they're going to release, I highly doubt they're going to keep these in print for a super long time after that. So if this is something you're into, I would really look into this series from Mill Creek, because who knows how long they'll be around. But for now, they're still cranking out a couple new ones, one every few months, that sort of thing. October 2022, this month, actually saw 2 releases. Ultraman Z-Earth 1 and 2, like a combo DVD pack of that. And also this one, Ultraman Neos. And there's, I think, 1 or 2 more scheduled for 2022 as well. So, like I said, they're cranking them out about 1 every couple months. Sometimes they'll drop 2 in a month and then wait 2 or 3 months and then drop 1 or 2 more. So I think on average it's about 1 every 2 months. But I just wanted to show you what is included in this release, should you actually want to pick this up. So, like a lot of recent releases in the Ultraman Mill Creek series, for some reason, and this is just kind of a heads up if you're like a collector, kind of like I am, the inserts tend to kind of be sort of like warped. Not warped, but like I thought at first they were like water damaged or something, because as you can see, they're kind of like they're sort of like wavy, like they've been in weird temperatures or something like that. They're not like totally flat. They kind of have a little bit of like warping on them. I don't really know what's causing that, but I ordered versions of this from Amazon and from Deep Discount, which is kind of works directly with Mill Creek and the publisher and all that. And all the copies had this same problem. And I've had this with the last few ones of these that are just like cases with an insert. So just so you're aware, if you see that, I don't think it's actual like damage. I don't think it's like water damage. I mean, I do think it's damaged in that it's not right, but I don't know. I think they're all like that. So you can try to hunt for like a perfect condition one if you want, but I kind of think they're all like slightly messed up. It seems like I don't know what causes it, but I've gotten it from multiple retailers, and they're all kind of like this in slightly different ways. I don't know if maybe this insert is too big for the case or something. I don't know, but just be aware of that. So let's take a look inside this one. This actually is a really cool release because it actually has the episode guide on the inner artwork, which is really cool. Some of the older releases have a little booklet that comes in here that has like episode guides and stuff in it. And then some of them just don't have anything. So this is kind of a good in between. You still get an episode guide with like little thumbnails and a little descriptor of each episode, but it's just kind of printed on the inside. So I'd actually take that over, nothing at all. I kind of like that. So let me show you the discs, and then I'll show you the outside of the case in more detail. So here's disc 1 that has episodes 1 through 6. And then I think it's just 2 discs. This is 7 through 12, and I think that's the entire series. Let me just show you the episode guide here. Give you a little bit of close-up look at this. This is not actually a total eco case, so this is like plastic right here. It's just kind of like thinner plastic. You can see there that there is some printing on the inside. And then on the spine, you can kind of see there it says Ultraman Neos episode guide. And there is 7 through 12. So yeah, that's nice that they included that. I definitely like that better than nothing if they're not going to have a whole booklet in there. Totally just printing it on the inside is pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, slightly different artwork on the discs themselves. No insert or digital code or anything like that. Mill Creek always has really cool artwork for these. So they usually kind of do a whole fresh, either kind of like like painting or kind of mock-up, a new art piece of some sort for most of these releases that looks really cool. So it says the complete series, Ultraman Neos right there. Your little Mill Creek stamp at the bottom. And then here's the back, the UPC, a little bit of explanation here. And like most of Mill Creek's Ultraman releases, this one comes in the original aspect ratio. So in this case, it's 4:3 because it was prior to widescreen televisions. Dolby Digital 2.0, so that's presumably the original Japanese audio track, and then it has English subtitles. So most of these don't actually have English dubs. Almost all of them have whatever the original audio source is. So in this case, it's just stereo Japanese with English subtitles. So that's kind of the most accurate way to sort of watch most of these shows. So yeah, that's basically it. Not too much to show there, but I just kind of wanted to show off Ultraman Neos in case you guys were thinking of picking up this release. Thanks so much for watching this. If you like this unboxing, I have unboxings for every single other Ultraman release from Mill Creek on my channel in a playlist, so you can take a look at that. If you want to be sure to catch my future videos, go ahead and click subscribe down below. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, and hit the like button just to let me know that you like these unboxings and that you'd like me to do more. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you next time.